right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everyone here to the state of Sin. My name is Neon Fox.
And I'm Dennis Groot.
And we are topsy-turvy tonight. Just here talking about synthwave and having some fun.
Mm-hmm.
How was your week so far, Mr. Neon Fox? Good?
It's been alright, yeah. Been a bit mild and quiet and yeah, not too exciting. So I guess that's a good thing.
Quiet is good.
Yeah, still no vaccines for us Canadians.
No vax. I tried to,
Apparently we have a shortage now, so whatever clinics were doing vaccines have had to shut down.
Oh, I hope you don't get the JJ over there, man.
We'll take anything, man.
Stick it in my arm. I don't even care. Oh, I wish you all the best there, brother. And with my new freshly vaxxed 5G, I am ready to party it up. I got parties lined up. I got concerts lined up.
Bill Gates is listening in on you.
Yeah, I don't care. I got nothing. Nothing I have to hide from anyone. You know what I did, Jules? The other day, in fact, right over the weekend, I brewed some beer. And I'm very, very happy about the way that it came out. Very excited.
I saw you post.
It is a Marzen, which is like a German, I think it's German.
Right.
And it cost me about $100.
So what is it though? Is it like an IPA or is it like a lager or is it
Marzen is actually a lager, and
okay.
I was really hesitant about brewing a lager because of the yeast and the way that you have to ferment it. You have to ferment it at a colder temperature, but serendipity happened because you have to ferment the yeast at, I know this is the state of brewing, but I just got to get this out here and because I'm just so excited. So you have to work the yeast. It has to work its magic at 52 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what it is in Celsius, but whatever that number is, but it's colder. It's like not hot, and it's been warm. It's been warm, and we just hit this cold front. I got it in my basement. Those little yeasties are just chugging along, and it's beautiful, man. Super excited.
Awesome.
And when I'm done, I'm gonna have you over. Hopefully, you'll get some sort of vax going on. Cause
you know what? I'll just cross the border just to get the vaccine. God damn it.
That's it. We will stow you away in a car or something and bring you down.
You see all the Brits, all our synthy Brit friends posting photos of themselves like at pubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Mike Orvis takes a photo, like a selfie, with a whole bunch of people on this pub patio.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Those guys.
Bastards.
They gotta rub it in.
Yeah. They'll get theirs. You'll see.
They will. All right. So we are going to go ahead and move on to our top story because I'm very excited to have our very special guest on this evening.
Ooh, can't wait to talk to the Synthmon of Synthmons.
Absolutely. But before that, our top story, ladies and gentlemen. In Search of Tomorrow makes funding. What? Yes, a new 80s movie documentary called In Search of Tomorrow has just made its goals on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. It is scheduled to come out sometime this year, probably late this year. But it's coming out. It's an 80s movie, and it is rad, and it's about 80s movies.
Yeah, so. I backed the first two, and I backed this one now, so I can't wait.
Nice.
Yeah, my name's going to be in the credits.
Of course they are. Mm-hmm. I don't think you miss a beat on that. But with more on the story, we actually have the Mr. Vosto Vlad, so we're going to go ahead and kick it right on over to him. Vosto, are you out there?
Thank you, Dennis. I am here once again in the Night Ride FM chopper, here to tell you about a new rad documentary called In Search of Tomorrow. A new science fiction documentary, once again brought to you by Creator VC Studios. Just made his funding goals and will be slated for release somewhere around December 2021. The soundtrack will once again be provided by Synthwave Megahouse New Retrowave, and there are already all kinds of great synthwave artists in the trailer, like Mitch Murder, Laserhawk, Turbo Night, Stills, and Fury Weekend. I am very excited to see that the documentary will be covering my favorite movies from sci-fi legends like Peter Weller, Jesse Ventura, Ernie Hudson, and Sean Young. Even though Arnold Schwarzenegger will not be in the documentary, considering he is in fact here flying the chopper right now, I thought I'd ask him what it was like to be an action hero making movies in the 80s. Arnold, what was your favorite part of making movies in the 80s?
Well, it was just fantastic. Cocainum, pumping up my biceps on stage in front of 5,000 people. Just watch my Pumping Iron movie. Soon I will make a movie again called In Search of Iron. So many possibilities. Now I'm hungry. We need to hit an Austrian restaurant for sure. And I see one right there, next to that river. Let's go there and order some Wiener Schnitzel now.
All right, let's go! Dennis, back to you.
Thank you very, very much. It's good to have you back, Mr. Vosto Vlad.
Yes, indeed it is.
And it's good to see him in the Night Ride Chopper. It's been a while, so it's all good. Everybody is good now. Everything is where it should be. That's what I
Everything
love.
is awesome.
Indeed. And in fact, Jules, I heard that we do have a couple people in our chat rooms. I want to give them a quick shout.
Got some familiar faces. Lord Tuts is in the chat, as well as Kit. And of course, some guy named Groot. That's a she, right, Dennis?
I think so.
Yeah, and we've got Scott, aka Elevate the Skies, in here. And Rex Balls. Egg Shen's in here. Hannah Baird, Karin, Dysterian, and over in the YouTube chat, we've got Howls. And we've got Timothy Wright, who's willing to give me his vaccine because he doesn't want it. So, yeah, if you're listening to the show, come say hi in the IRC chat or the YouTube chat. Throw a shout out your way.
Indeed, indeed. I tell you what, let's go ahead and drop our first track. Now, this is a little tune by Mitch Murder, and I heard a little something about Mitch Murder. Did you not hear something, Mr. Jules?
I don't know if people know, but he's got a couple of tunes in the Cyberpunk 2077 game.
He does.
Yeah, and I think you picked this song. This is a great selection. It's from his 2014 album, Selection 2. I missed out on that Selections bundle. It's like 4 or 5 vinyls or something.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, here's a beautiful track called "Summer of Heat" by Swedish artist Mitch Murder, and it's featuring the talents of Christine with a K here on Night Ride FM.
Well, Steve Newman is standing by now to fill us in on what went on weather-wise today, and I can tell you this one thing: we set a brand new record which may never be broken again.
How many days has it been 100 this year? 53. The last record was 52, set back in 1954, and it looks like tomorrow will be our 54th day if things go well. This is what summer should be, starting off in May about 80 and peaking off in August about 98 degrees, but we have been nowhere near normal this year, and we're going to plot the temperatures for 1980.
Oh, you held on to me, was a summer of heat.
And that was Mitch Murder featuring Christine with Summer
Yeah.
of Heat. Yeah. I like that tune.
track.
It came out a little while ago, but I figured we'd give it a play. I think he's going to be putting out some vinyl, right? Vinyl?
Yep.
Yes.
Well,
something
yeah,
like
and he's
that.
also got a new album on the way.
He does have a new album on the way, and he's a nice dude. And
Awesome.
I really want Christine to start on that second album. 'Cause
Yeah. Didn't they tease like a single or something recently?
I think she might have. I mean, she's still putting out music. She put out a music song in... What was that beat 'em up game? The beat 'em up game, it was...
They're all beat 'em up games.
If you guys are out there in the chat, if you know what song Christine got put in the soundtrack for this, it's an old 8-bit styled game, and it's a brand new game that just came out on like Game Pass, and it's a beat 'em up. It's like Blazing Chrome, I think that's what it's called. Blazing Chrome, and they even have like the old 8-bit sound effect. It's great. I love it. So go play that, and if you beat the game, you can hear the Christine track, because apparently that's the only way you're going to hear it. All right, so we had a couple more people jump into the chat room. Mr. Jules, you want to give them a quick shout before we bring on our guest?
Oh yeah, Liger Zero has joined the chat, listening from Club Night Ride
Club
in the
Night
VR
Ride.
chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real quick before we continue with the shout-outs, I just want to give a shout-out to anybody coming and chilling out at Club Night Ride. You can go to VR chat, and you can actually look it up. Just type it in the search, type Club Night Ride, and you can chill out. We have Night Ride FM playing 24/7. We have an awesome club that Floydian built, and it's great. So check it out.
Cool. Disco ball and everything.
Disco ball. You can throw. It's got this like little. Yeah, it's got this like little Christmas ornament. Last time I was in there, you can just like throw that around, and you know, it's got the video up on the screen. It's really, really cool. If you ever want to check out the Club Night Ride, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have another Club Night Ride soon enough. I just gotta get my shit together and get my helmet on, because it's a lot. It's a lot going on with that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Come on,
continue.
it should be easy. Anyways, over in YouTube, we've got Jarud and Dark Ludus. And in the IRC chat, Yoru has joined us, all the way from Malaysia. I guess he's had his coffee, and he's getting into his daytime routine. And Sandra Gavin has joined us. So we're going to hear a track later on with some Sandra Gavin vocals in it.
Indeed. All right. Without further ado, I am so excited to introduce to you our very special guest.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Starfarerer.
You know what? Hi. Hello, Starfarerer.
What's
Yes,
up,
dude!
guys?
I was just about to say, Dennis, you need to get the wah 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 sound.
Wah,
Here.
wah, wah, wah.
Oh,
I
man.
love it.
So, congrats on another successful Synth Valley production.
Thank you very much.
Ah,
Always a lot of fun.
And I just
can't
wanted to
believe
say
the
that,
artist I discovered too.
yeah, in fact, absolutely, yeah. I just wanted to mention real quick that you do these shows, these Synth Valley shows. If you guys have never checked out his shows that Starfarerer puts on, these things are amazing. These are usually on, a Saturday night?
Yeah, Saturday night,
And
6 p.m.
yeah,
Pacific time.
so it goes late for me, but you guys are rocking, and just, you have all kinds of awesome, amazing acts, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But yeah, I checked out last week. I had a blast. Of course, Micro Matt Scenes was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really good.
And oh wow, Goodbye Galaxy. Ha,
Yep.
that really, yeah.
Somebody-
Toxic Enemy was awesome too, from Argentina.
Some cigarette wave.
Yep. I know. Having a little house party, doing a show while having a house party.
That was pretty funny.
It was awesome.
Yeah. I checked that out. I was in my hot tub because why not? It was a nice day, and I had the I just got this old beat up TV I bought from Goodwill for like $20, and then I just pop one of them Fire TVs in the back, the little Fire sticks, dial it up, and away I go. I mean, if the TV drops in the hot tub, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, not at all. Talk about getting synthy.
Talk about
Time
getting
travel, bro.
crispy, I guess. But no, I keep it far away from the hot tub. But it's nice. Can get wet. I don't care. It's a $20 TV. And I just watch my synthwave. I chill out. I have a brew. And it's nice. Anyway, we are here talking with Starfarerer. Man, I'm so glad to have you on the show. There's so much that you do for the community. You're an artist. You bring on artists. You just do an amazing job of just being you, man. You're a cool dude.
Well, thank you so much.
I love the whole getup, man. It's hilarious. It really is. Like, I love people that like are just like all in character-wise and just have this persona. And every time I see you, you're always smiling. You're always having a great time. In fact, you did a show on Night Ride FM, I think, over the summer, and you did a little set, and and you took the helmet off at the end of the show, and it was really cool. Is that like your thing too? You take the helmet off, or do you just get hot in that thing? Because that's got to be pretty,
Yeah.
pretty hot, right?
It's super hot in there. I have a fan in there, but like it still gets too hot. So usually I can withstand like up to 4 or 5 songs, but then I'm like, dude, I have to take this off now. I can barely see, and it's like sweaty and it's hot.
Oh my god. So yeah, you just take the helmet off, and that's kind of like it reminds me of Metroid. The spoilers
kinda.
for the Metroid fans, but yeah,
What
at the
I'd
end.
like to know is, where the hell do you get a helmet like that? Like, do they have astronaut like space helmets just lying around in stores?
Yeah, how real is that? I mean, if it's got an air conditioner, that's got to be pretty real, right?
It's you can find them at like Halloween stores. Usually they have some on there. That's where I got mine. I got it on like some Halloween store website, sell costumes and stuff. But like when I first got it, it was just like some basic standard looking one. But I modified it and added some trimming
Nice.
and added the shaded face shield and stuff.
What I like about it though is you didn't really mod it like the traditional way that synthwave people mod their stuff.
What? Come on! Everything needs lights.
Well, are there a lot of lights? Because I don't really
No,
notice.
there's no lights. I don't think there's
That's what
any
I'm
lights on
saying.
yours, right?
It's very, very keeping to like you're very like, you know, you are the astronaut or whatever character you embody when you play. But you didn't really go and like stick like 10,000 LEDs. I respect you for doing that, because like I would like probably stick like 1,000 LED
Yeah,
lights
that's
on
what
it.
I would. That thing would just be one big LED.
Jules would have like propellers on the top, and
You
like,
wouldn't even know what it was anymore.
It's just a glowing helmet.
Exactly.
this is like, yeah, the visor is gonna glow, and like
One
yeah.
giant singularity before my head implodes.
Oh man, but yeah, much props. It looks great. I mean, it looks really super authentic. I mean, I could have swore that, you know, you could like go to the moon in that thing, and I don't know, maybe.
Well, that
maybe
was
you can.
my goal, was to make it look kind of realistic as much as possible.
I don't think he wants to go to the moon though. The moon's haunted.
The moon's haunted.
Well, come on,
Yeah.
it's one of his albums.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
I'm slow. It's late. We're on an hour later.
It's
and
actually a single.
It's a single, yeah.
I get very sleepy at this time. But anyway, we're talking about some awesome music, and really, how did you get involved in like the whole synthwave scene? Like, did you do music before? Did you kind of gravitate to this, or is this you know, just something you've always done, you know, since you were little?
I've been playing guitar since middle school, and since then I've been playing in bands, mostly metal bands, rock bands, some doom bands.
Nice.
And it wasn't until like my last band we kind of like you know, we quit, we all went our separate ways, and I moved up here to San Jose, and that's when I went like solo, started writing metal stuff by myself with my computer, and then I started dabbling in like making electronic music because I found this game on Reddit called Game of Bands, and it's where like 3 people get together to produce a song together. Like one person writes the lyrics, one sings, and one writes the music.
Nice.
And for one of the rounds, it was like an electronic song or something, and that was like the first time I ever wrote an electronic song, and I had so much fun and everything, and I started like learning more about, writing.
That's awesome.
Using electronic samples and stuff.
So
and then I found Outround art, and that's how I discovered synthwave.
that's what I was waiting for. I was expecting like the traditional. Well, first I listened to Gunship, and then because that's like
it's the
70% of the stories. But no, that's cool. So it was just this random game that you found off of Reddit, and then the aesthetic.
Match up with some other producers, and off you go.
That's awesome.
So can I ask what DAW do you use?
I use Reaper.
Nice. Another one for the Reaper.
I've been using it for like 10 years, so like I found it like 2 or 3 years ago. I was like, I should buy a license. So
I know I do use Reaper for doing bits for the show, and every time that pops up, I'm like, not today. Although I should, I really should. But
the update.
Well, no, it'll give you like this nag screen. It'll give you like 5 seconds. It's like, this software is really not free. You're a horrible person if you don't eventually buy this software. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of horrible. And then
my in quotes trial version of Ableton doesn't do that.
Yes.
Lord knows what kind of viruses I have on my PC now.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, how did you decide on the name Starfarerer?
So when I decided to start writing, like synthwave after one of those rounds for Game of Bands, it was like an 80s theme. I was like, oh, and I had already discovered synthwave. Like, oh, I could, give it a shot, give synthwave a shot, and that's how Starfarerer started. Was writing that song for the Game of Bands, and then I started thinking of like what kind of synthwave, what kind of name I want for my synthwave, artist name. And I knew in the beginning that I wanted to do more like spacey synthwave, because I really like Wave Shaper and Laserhawk. And so I was like thinking of names, and I had a bunch of names. When you start thinking of names, you have like a whole bunch of lists. And it wasn't until I found, I think it was an album on Bandcamp, that the album was called Starfarerer, and I looked up the name or the meaning of Starfarerer, and it pretty much means like somebody who travels through the stars.
Oh,
nice.
Like
wayfarer, someone who like travels by walking or something like that. And I thought it was perfect. That's kind of what I wanted to like convey, is like somebody who travels to the stars.
When did the idea for the spacesuit come? Shortly after, or did it take a while?
Yeah, shortly after. Like my mind was just like in creative mode as soon as
like off to the costume store.
Yeah.
Zoom.
As soon as I picked the name, I was like, dude, I can wear a helmet.
It's like, hey, I think that's a lot of people that I think they get a kick out of that, especially if you're an electronics producer. I mean, I guess
that's what I saw too. Like a lot of the artists and like in the electronic genre, they had their like personas, and they wear helmets. So
I was just about to say too, like, I mean, if you're in a metal band, it's hard to wear a helmet head thrashing. But then I don't know if anybody's seen Starfarerer's streams. You headbang pretty good with your helmet.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons I also take it off, was because I like to rock out. So I take it off to like even like get down more.
You've got the hair too. I don't.
Yeah, the hair really, it really makes it work. Like when you're bald like me, like it just doesn't work as well.
You got more hair than I do.
I actually started growing it out more because I wanted to look cooler when I rock out.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Especially with the COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
I think everyone's letting whatever hair they can grow out.
Hey. Nah, I don't want to hear
but
about that.
I always had long hair, like since middle school.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You've never had it like short?
No.
Always the long rocking out. Let's go ahead and rock out to a track by Starfarerer. What do you think?
Yeah. And rock out is the appropriate terminology here.
Farter.
Yeah. By the way, folks, if you go into IRC chat, Starfarerer is in the IRC chat as Starfarerer.
Yes.
You know what? Quick round of shout outs too for some folks who have just joined. Rose W and Adam Morgan over in the YouTube chat. Starcadian fan has joined us in the IRC chat.
All right.
And Tony Blitzel has joined us
Nice.
in the IRC chat. So yeah, you said rock out. So I think everybody enjoys this song. It's from Starfarerer's 2019 album Voyagers, and it features the talents of Elevate the Sky on guitar.
Nice.
So yeah, he's providing the guitar licks. This track is called To the Stars by our friend here, Starfarerer, featuring Elevate the Sky here on Night Ride FM.
that was To the Stars
Doing the air guitar.
by Starfarerer, featuring Elevate the Sky. Elevate the Sky is also in the IRC tonight, so
Yeah.
very nice.
Man, awesome chops on that Scott guy.
Yeah, he's a good singer.
So that so Starfarer, that was off your Voyagers album.
Yeah.
Which that came out in like 2019. And since
Late
then,
November, yeah.
Yeah, since
Or
then
late in the year.
you've had a couple of singles, you had an EP, and recently you just dropped this new remix album called Multiverse. And wow, I don't know, most people I think know about this album already. If they don't, I don't know where they've been, but it's got Starfarer's like some of his greatest songs, and they're remixed by pretty much everyone in the synthwave scene.
Nice.
Except maybe, I don't know, I don't see an Ollie Ride remix in there. But it's all there. You've got Vector 7, you got Void Stare, New Rock, Skel 1, Magnavolt, Shiki 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 Shimo. And you got Watch Out for Snites in there. Let's see, Compiler Bow, Knight Rider, Lord Nikon, Pterodyne, Dream Reaper, Michael Weber.
Holy crap.
Stills, McCready. Elevate the Sky's got a remix in there as well. Neuron Spectre. So I gotta say that in capitals. Neuron Spectre! And Vector Hold. So you got both vectors in there. Man.
How did you put that together? My
Yeah,
God.
what the hell? How'd you manage that?
I just hit up a bunch of people. I was hoping like half of them would be like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. But everybody's like, yeah, hell yeah. So I ended up with like 19 tracks.
Oh my God. If you're gonna go big, man. That's what I say.
And I can't believe you squeezed this onto a cassette too.
Wow. Did it just barely make it, or?
The one that gave me more trouble was the CD, because that one has a max of like 80 minutes or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because you can always get the larger tape. Because didn't they sell them in like two different sizes? Like one was like a 45-minute. And then the other one was like
I think it's
90.
also the bit rate or quality, right? Because audio CDs they're technically like a WAV file, right?
Right.
So they can only fit X amount, but I think cassettes, it's like pure analog. So I think in general cassettes can hold more.
Cassette you could do at least like 62 minutes a side or something.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow. 62 minutes.
Well, it depends on the cassette and the.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're full of remixes and amazing stuff. Now, did you remix like all of the like one song, or it was all different songs, right? From what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the artists they remixed a different song of mine.
Did they pick one?
For one of them, which is only one duplicate, which is Moon's Haunted.
Okay.
But yeah, I let them pick. So towards the end, they had to pick from smaller pile.
Yeah. Like, sorry.
You get the B side.
Sorry, Wasp, but Shiki's already got that one.
No, but that's awesome, man. And it's all about collaborations. I mean, just getting out there, working with a lot of different artists, and having those artists put a spin on your music. It's got to be pretty cool, because every artist kind of comes at it a little bit differently. Is there any particular song remix that you're really fond of, that kind of stands out in your mind that you work with someone, or you like them all the same?
There's so many good ones in that album, because everybody has their own style.
Right.
And
do you have a
some
favorite?
of them are covers, and some of them are actually remix or inspirations, or Dream Reapers. That's just a whole another rework, a whole another song.
Wow.
Yeah, the difference between the original Strange Land and the Dream Reaper remix is pretty significant.
I tell you what, we actually have that very, very song lined up here. So we didn't plan that at all.
No, not at all. I love how Starfarerer just leads us into it. Perfect.
Yes, beautiful, wonderful segue.
All right. Okay. So first of all, for those most people I think are familiar with Dream Reaper in our little synth scene. He's over in Portland, right? Oregon.
Yeah.
And he just got signed over to Fixed, and they re-released his Liminality album. But yeah, so shall we play the Dream Reaper remix of Strangeland?
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, from the album Multiverse by Starfarerer. This is basically 19 tracks of remixed Starfarerer tunes, and man, it's just from beginning to end, it's amazing. It's remixed by practically everyone in the synth scene, and this song is called Strangeland, the Dream Reaper remix by Starfarerer, here on Night Ride FM.
Yeah, and that was Starfarerer, Strange Land by Starfarerer with the Dream Reaper remix.
Oh, yeah. It's,
I love it.
man, that power. Wow.
Where in the world did Dream Reaper just like, he's just coming out the gate all of a sudden with just these bangers. Like, I don't know, man. He's really like just blown my.
You gotta admit though, I mean, he did have some good source material there.
Oh well, he did, of course, yes.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start.
By the way, a quick shout out to Glitch Seeker Bane, and who was it? Loves the Aesthetics.
Nice.
Oh, he does?
I guess he does. Or they do.
Do they?
They-
Maybe. All right, so we're here talking. Let's talk about some fun stuff. Let's talk about the shows, the Synth Valley shows. I'm just always having a great time when I go and watch those streaming shows that you put on. You put on some really good artists too, like we had mentioned before. Last week you had Micro Matt Scenes and just so many other great artists that Heartbeat Hero you had on.
Yep. Oh, ZXSP. Man, Arena's come a long way too.
Yeah.
I was so pumped to see her, and that straight face she puts on, with that little smirk once in a while. Oh, it was glorious.
So how is it? Let me rephrase that a little bit. How, if someone was interested in performing on your show, like how would they do? Would they just reach out to you, send you an email, or how do you get these great acts to get on the show and just do these amazing performances?
Usually, I'm the one who like hits the artists up. There hasn't been too many artists who like hit me up, but yeah, usually I just ask them, "Hey, do you have a live set? Do you want to perform on the Synth Valley Stream Fest?" And they're like,
Why do I
usually
not
say
believe
yeah.
that?
I don't
But-
believe that
I have
at
a
all.
feeling they must be busting down the door because. So
No, for real, it's like I don't get any emails. Or...
All
The only,
right,
one,
we need
the
to
only
change
time
that.
somebody
Wait,
hit me up was Karin for
Oh.
Glen, Maine. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, for Glenn. Oh, so okay, you know what? I'm gonna hit you up for a couple of artists because this past Saturday, Phaserland did a little short set
Ooh.
for what was it? That live lounge with Patrick Fakeman
Yes.
and Spectral Knight and Forge of Neon. But anyways, his live set was incredible. The guy was like, he had the guitar in hand. Like at one point, it was almost like he was playing the guitar and the synth at the same time. And I mean, it's Phaserland. So anyways, you got to snag him and get him to submit a live set to you. And also System Glitch. I was talking to him yesterday, and he's like, man, because he enjoys those Synth Valley streams. He's like, man, he's looking around. He was showing me a studio, a Instagram video, and he's like, think I could do it in here? I'm like, dude, do it.
All right, we're gonna be your booking agents from now on.
There we go.
We're gonna sign all the best
You
acts.
got to get through us.
But that's amazing, though. So you reach out and they say, "Hey, yeah, sure," and then they come on and just kill it. You know, I mean, I don't think I've really seen a bad performance on the show. I mean, everyone's really kind of brought their A game. Of course, some performances I liked more than others. I really, really liked Micro Matt Scenes and
Denotive with
Denotive was
the
great.
DMX lighting.
Yeah, that was great. And then some of the older shows too. Some of the ones that I was like just blown away on. Of course, the Street Cleaner one, which is like legendary at this point. That night, I think that night was also. Who else was on that night? That was man, he performed in a graveyard. And
Neuron Spectre.
Yes, it was escaping me. But I believe it was that same night, or was it not?
Yeah.
It was
same
that was a killer lineup. I mean, Neuron Spectre performing in a graveyard, and then Street Cleaner is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was the first one. Elevate the Sky.
Yeah,
Neuron
Elevate the
Spectre.
Sky.
And
Watch out for
and
Snake.
Elevate the Sky. I mean, come on. That's- So you do some fun things, and the cool thing I like is that you are the host, and in between the sets, you're just kind of like, just having fun with people, which is great. You are an excellent host. One of my favorite things is the Doritos that fly around, and like where did you get like the conceptual stuff? Like there's like little things flying across the screen.
Well,
and
first of all, hang on. Before we hit the Doritos, we got to talk about Pedronco.
Yes. Let's talk about it.
Because if anybody's been watching any of the Synth Valley Stream Fests, you'll see Starfarerer and who is Pedronco? Is he your sidekick? Is he a pet alien? What?
Yeah, I got him from Area 51 raid, so I just brought him home with me.
You freed him.
He's your familiar.
And he likes to take over my solo sometimes, so I get mad at him.
and that's when the Doritos start flying around the screen.
Yes. I love the Doritos. And there's like, is it the ping pong balls that fall into the little glass? Or
Oh, those are like tips and like donations.
Oh, okay. Okay. So like when someone makes a tip, is that what it does? It flies across and like drops into the...
Yeah.
No kidding. That's awesome. So yeah, that's just, I think it's so fun. It's whimsy. I mean, it's great quality, of course. But yeah, man, kudos to you for putting those things together. And you're really saving, honestly, you're saving everybody's like sanity.
I mean, yeah, you know what? There's been a couple of like online streams. Various artists have tried, and even Night Ride, we hosted one of the fests.
Yeah,
But
they're exhausting.
The fact that you're still doing it almost monthly, pretty much, right? And
yeah, it's been monthly since the beginning.
Yeah, so you've had 7 of them, and the lineup of artists, and then everybody in the synth fam. It's a great place to congregate and meet, and chat in Twitch with all your favorite synthy folk, because everybody shows up.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things.
Sometimes
the comments, the chat.
Oh yeah, it goes so fast though. Like wow.
Now, if anyone wants to be a part of the show or just check out the show, you have your Twitch channel. Just for people who haven't seen it, if you haven't seen it, you got to go and check this out. What is your Twitch address? It's just only on Twitch, right?
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/Starfarerer Music.
There it is. So go out and we will see you at the next show. I'm excited. One more thing.
Keep doing them as long as I can find artists and as long as the Sim Fam shows up.
Now that we're booking shows for you, then we don't have to worry about that. One thing I do want to talk about before we play our next track, the Synthmon. Let's talk about the Synthmon.
My favorite.
Y'all want to play a game?
Let's play a game called Synthmon.
Who's that? Oh my god, I just like I look like a little kid. I jump up and down and I'm clapping my hands together. I'm like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So essentially it's a little game that you play where you have a synthwave artist and it is just the silhouette. And you have to have people guess who's that Synthmon. And every time I hear the word Synthmon, I think of like Cinnabon. And it makes me hungry. I don't know what it is. It's just it's the sin part. Like I get hungry, and I think it's like a Pavlovian thing, honestly, because I hear the name and I'm just thinking about a Cinnabon and how like delicious they are. So it always puts me in a good mindset. Plus, it's fun. It's a fun game, but I think about Cinnabons.
I suck at it though.
Yeah.
I think I've gotten like out of all the months you've been doing it, I think I got 4 right out of all the Synthmons. And then the last one, you cheated because you stuck a wig on Andy.
That's a long,
Everybody's like, it's Carbon the
inside
Brute. No, that's Andy with a wig.
Andy with a wig.
Since like 6 months ago when I started it, there's this user named Dob from Canada.
Yeah.
And for every Synthmon, he says, that's Andy Lass in a wig. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna make one with Andy Lass in a wig.
That's perfect.
And then I was just waiting for him to say it. I was like, say it. And he said it. I was like, yes.
Perfect.
Oh
my god.
That's amazing.
And then And then Andy like showed up in the chat later on.
Yes.
He's like, hey, why is there a picture of me with long hair?
I think somebody probably pinged him and like, hey, there's a picture of you in a wig on Starfarerer's Twitch.
Oh my god, it's amazing. It's so much fun. But let's go ahead. Let's drop another track for our listeners, and I do want to talk more about the performances, the music. It's just you're just like such a fun dude. I love hanging out. But in the meantime, let's drop a quick track. What do we got, Jules? What do you have lined up here for our listeners?
So if anybody was listening to Karin's show yesterday, last night.
Karin?
No, it's. Oh, she's gonna message you in any second now.
Yep.
But you probably heard this track. It's from an artist over in the UK, Newcastle upon Tyne. I love the British countryside. Anyways, Nellio has dropped a new track, and it features the talents of Sander Gavin, who's in our IRC chat. This single is called Tears of the Osprey by Nellio, featuring Sander Gavin, here on Night Ride FM.
Here I
And that was Tears of the Osprey with Neelio featuring Sander Gavin. Yes. That's a badass
Apparently,
tune.
Sander was saying that was Neelio on the guitar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Wow. I think Neelio's got like 2 tracks out.
Yeah.
So
That sounds great, man.
I'm not gonna say he's a new musician. I'm just gonna say he's kind of new to synthwave, I guess.
New
and
to the
wow.
scene. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll
Sander
take
confirmed. This is his 2nd track, so woo. And yeah, 2nd track, and he ropes in the talents of Sandor. Wow.
Way to go, man. Nice. Oh, hold on one second. We have something coming over on the line here. This just in. From the land of croissants and baguettes. Making me
That's
hungry.
France. That's got to be France.
Yeah, and cinnamon and baguettes. I'm getting really hungry. Is that Seismic?
Seismic.
Seismic. I always pronounce that wrong. He just released his latest album called Resurrection. If you purchase the album on Bandcamp, you're treated to a PDF that hints at an Enigma to drop in May. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wonder what it could be.
He let me in on something. I guess I can't reveal it. I don't even know what the answer to the Enigma is, but I just know that the folks who solve the Enigma, they're gonna get something back.
Man, apparently maybe he's giving back something to the listeners. I don't know. But yeah, that's very awesome. And you know what? We actually have a track by him.
Let's do it.
Let's drop this.
He just yesterday he dropped his new album, and it's called Resurrection. And this track, I mean, it's some dark synth, and there's some powerful songs on here. So I picked this one because this one's got some serious thump to it. It's called Lovers at the Killer Hotel by Seismic here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Lovers at the Killer Hotel by Seismic. I got it right, Jules. I got it right.
Yeah, well.
I can only mess it up like 20 times, and then I finally get it right. All right. So,
It's
yeah.
such a power. Like, yeah, the whole album is just pure power.
Yeah, that is just killer. I like that. All right. So once again, guys, we are here talking to Starfarerer, and we talked about your music. We talked about the Synth Valley, and you got so many things going on, man. You have this other thing that you do too. It is called Synth and Brews. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
I can't read the script. Synth and Brews, yes. And this is like you're just chilling out. Like, what's the story? What's the main concept behind Synth and Brews?
Well, early on in the project, it was going to be just me reviewing beers and talking about synthwave artists, but it like quickly evolved into like interviews with artists, and yeah, that's pretty much what it is now. I just talk to other synthwave artists. It's like having a beer with them, you know.
So you're just chilling out. It's kind of like, what is that? Comedians in coffee with cars, or in cars with coffee. I messed that all up, didn't I?
Yeah, nailed it.
Good, I nailed it. Yeah, like that one.
That's well.
Yeah, it's like part interview, part just chilling. And
You're just chilling and talking and having a beer and just having fun, talking about synthwave and stuff like that. That's cool. I think that's what I think a lot of people want to hear. I think when they hear people talk to synthwave artists, they just want to hear just stuff, like normal stuff, you know, like this is a normal person talking about whatever's on their mind and whatever they're doing. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then it started just at like the perfect time, you know, because they're trying to like escape from the isolation of the pandemic and stuff.
Yeah. So this was the byproduct of that, basically, in the beginning?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I think we all found these like little projects. I found that everyone started streaming and everybody was just like, I'm going to do this thing. I don't even care if anyone even listens. I'm doing this thing. And then like everyone just, you know, is doing these crazy things. And I think it's great. I think once the pandemic is over, I think it's cool because you're going to have the ability to go out to shows, but you're also going to be able to just have these things going on. And I'm kind of hoping that, you know, things like Synth Valley stream, and I'm hoping a lot of these things like continue on because it's great.
I think they should, because well, see, here's the thing. Even when we had concerts, you usually get only either big artists or you get like the locals, right, in a certain city. But there's so many artists who a lot of us may never see their faces because they either just don't get booked for certain gigs and everything. So these online streams are amazing for that.
Absolutely. And it's spread out, you know. You can check it out from any part of the world, and I think that's really important because we're a very tight clicky group, you know, all the synthwave lovers and everything like that. I mean, click in a good way. But we're all spread out. We're all over the place, and that's what sucks. And thank God we have the things called the internets and the interwebs to kind of bring us all together to do these cool things.
Yeah, and you, Starfarerer, you've like really knocked it out of the park. This one.
So keep doing them.
Yeah, please.
I'll try. Yeah.
And
I mean,
now
this
that we're
dude talks about you know, doing shows in person. There's whispers and hums.
Ooh, like the real deal. All right, well, very good. And now that we're booking shows for you, like we're just only gonna get you like the best synthwave artist out there.
Creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme.
Oh, so by the way, I gotta ask. So you've done, besides your remix album you just dropped, you've done some collaborations. Obviously, we heard one with Monsieur Elevate the Sky. And on your Voyagers album, you also did one with your sister as a werewolf and with Dawn up in Scotland.
That's about it.
That's about it. But
that's pretty good.
What might you be having in the pipeline?
Yes, any
what
pipe lining,
you know,
stuff.
I I was joking with, so for those listening, I was joking with Starfarerer behind that last song that he really does nothing, right? He sticks an album out and gets all these other people to remix it.
That's it.
He's got a kid, but I'm sure someone else is taking care of the kid.
I forced him at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Right.
Pops up, he gets all the other artists to perform on the live streams. Come on.
Sits back and counts all the money.
So are you working on anything? Or is it like hush hush? Do you have to kill us if you tell us?
I have a collab with Shikimo coming out on his next album.
Nice.
Which, if you want to, I forgot what it was called. Damn.
I'll
But
find
you
out.
can. He told me on my podcast. He told me the actual name of the album, and I think it's releasing in June 25th.
Oh, that's coming up pretty soon. Get that on the schedule, Jules.
I'm putting it there right now.
In
I think
fact,
it's Forerunners or something like that.
In fact, you know what, Mr. Jules? We do have some albums that are coming out, and we would love to mention them to people so people can order them on Bandcamp. Would you like to go ahead and rattle off a few of those album
Of course.
releases?
I'm also gonna bookmark Shikimo's little what do you call it? His whatever his album is, or
His Bandcamp.
so I just don't forget this. But
Yes.
anyways, all right. So yeah, we got album releases. So just recently, 3 days ago, Bronster Bridge out of Russia dropped his new album, Black Pyramid. And if anybody is a fan of Micromat Scenes, I believe he's done some work with Bronster Bridge, so you probably know that name.
Nice.
And as I said yesterday, Seismic, we just heard a track from him, dropped his Resurrection album, and there is a puzzle to solve, and something comes your way. Today, Tonebox dropped a single,
Yeah, he did.
High Status Prisoner.
Pretty banging.
Hey, this Friday, oh boy, this Friday, we've got LeBrock with a new single called Heartstrings. We've got Max Cruz finally dropping the album on Bandcamp and all the streaming services called Cruise Control. You've probably heard us play several tracks from that, and Karin as well. What a banging album. It features the vocals of Pat from the Motion Epic. Michael Oakley's dropping a new single on Friday. Is there anybody out there? And you guys are going to hear a preview of it tomorrow night on Karin's show. Dastron is dropping a new single. It's called Against the Odds on Friday. And Extraterra and Max Brone are dropping a single called Elon Trust. Let's see, April 20th, Millennium Falk is dropping his long-awaited album, Fall of the Titans. And it's featuring talents from everywhere. I think he went and took the Starfarerer playbook and just figured he'd just reach out to everyone.
I think he did, yeah.
April 22nd, Darfools is dropping a new single called Take Me Home. It's a synthwavy track, and he kind of puts one foot into synthwave, and then his next track is usually 1 foot out. This one's a synthwave track. I can't wait for it. And April 23rd, we were talking about Mitch Murder. We led off with a Mitch Murder song at the beginning of the show. His new album called Then Again is dropping. April 30th, the Motion Epic. I've hinted at this the last 2 weeks, but he still won't say what it is, but I believe he's dropping an album on April 30th.
Question mark?
Yeah. Glitbiter's album Glass and Steel is out on April 30th. You can head over to Bandcamp and pre-order it right now.
Finally.
Yeah. And May 4th, coming up soon, Dennis.
Yes. I'm ready.
Von Kaiser. It's Von Kaiser Day.
Vaporita time.
Always drop an album on May 4th. It's called Animals. And we're going to have them on our show May 4th.
Yes.
Along with Karin, because we're just, the Von Kaiser crew.
It's a party.
It's the Von Kaiser show. May 7th, Dimmy. Dimmy K, Turbo Knight, and Weapon are dropping the Cybersmith. Hard, like dark metal synth. And Prima the Alien has got a single and a music video dropping called Thunder on May 7th. June 1st, I just found this out. Cat Temper is dropping his new album called Kitty Hate Machine.
Good old Cat Temper.
Yeah, with tracks like, let's see, Shed Like a Hole, and Pet You Like an Animal, and The Paw That Feeds.
Yeah.
Come on, it's all a play on that album by 9 Inch Claws.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so June 1st, new Cat Timber album. And finally, June 5th, System Glitch is dropping his album Beyond Stars on the Aztec label. And I put in, what did you say, Starfarerer? You said Shikimo's dropping one on June 5th or June 25th?
25th, I think.
25th.
All right,
well,
that's out
Shikimo's
there.
Yeah. So there you go.
But we'll let you know as we go. We'll put that on our roster so we can let you know about it every week, man. You can sign up.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm missing a ton of stuff, but I mean, if I was gonna rattle off every album dropping, we'd
these
be here for a while.
these are notable, to us that we know about. And if you got a song that's coming out, feel free to let us know. We'll certainly give you a little shout. We're not trying to, block anybody out or anything like that. This is
hell no.
You can only just follow so much music. My God, it's just it's insane. But we love it.
It's easy.
It's like being locked in a golden cage,
Read the 500 Bandcamp emails a day. Not a problem.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
By the way, I gotta give a quick shout out to Alex OSRS over in the YouTube chat.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's time for a song.
Let's play a tune. Ooh, I'm very excited to play this.
You want to read this one off?
Yes, let's do that. All right. Can I read?
Yes, go for it. It's all yours.
I think I can read. This UK artist is known for his gorgeous album artwork and production. He dropped a fresh new single. This is L'avenue with Kelly. I like that. Is that which Kelly is that? Is that Kelly LeBrock?
I'm guessing it is.
Or is that Kelly from Saved by the Bell? We'll have to ask
it's gotta be LeBrock. It's all 80s.
It's gotta be, Kelly LeBrock. This is Kelly.
Saved by the Bell. That's 90s. That's for the 90s kids.
That's true. Yeah, we're not there yet. Give us a couple years. But this is L'Avenue with Kelly on Night Ride FM. And once again, that was Lavenu with Kelly.
Oh yeah, and that once again another track with some awesome sax.
Yeah, he's just top of his game. Really, really good. All right, so I heard that everybody has a birthday. Did you know that, Mr. Neon Fox?
Really?
Yeah, most people do.
Let's do birthdays.
All right, let's run through some birthdays. 2 days ago was Power Rob's birthday from Megatronics and Thrill Killer. So yeah, we got to get Power Rob on as a guest.
We do need to get Power Rob.
Yeah.
Did we have him on?
No. I think Karin had him on.
We didn't
Maybe?
have Power Rob?
No, we didn't.
Megatronics. No.
They've been in the chats, but yeah.
I'm trying to remember. We can't even remember the guests that we had on our own show.
Oh, come on.
This is terrible.
April 13th, yesterday, it was Qian Li's birthday, and The Pyramid, and Buzz McAllister, and another artist named Last Action Hero, and one of my buddies, James Cenobite. He's one of the guys who kind of introduced me to a lot of stuff in the synthwave scene. We met at a Dance with the Dead concert here in Toronto, and he does some online DJing. He goes by the name of DJ Gorgasm, and he's doing
I love that name.
Gorgasm, yeah, when he's doing dark synth and stuff, or Discglow when he's doing the lighter fare.
Nice. Very, very nice names. You should go into business just naming synthwave acts.
Yeah, I know, eh? Let's see, today it was Don Bohr's birthday. Great producer. Sometimes kind of verges between like retrowave / dark synth.
Yep.
And let's see, tomorrow it's BMX Escape's birthday, and Synthageddon, and Wave Electric Project. And one of our friends is celebrating a birthday on April 17th, Blake Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I were in one of his videos.
We were.
Just recently.
Yes.
Heads up. Yeah.
Heads up.
Mm-hmm. And April 18th, it's another Star Runner's birthday.
Star Runner.
Yeah.
Very good.
April 19th, A-Sign is celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all of them.
And Starfarerer, when is your birthday? You have one of those birthdays, right?
Yeah, it's in May 27th.
Oh. Well, you're
May
coming up
27th.
soon.
So let's see, Megan McDuffie's is May 22nd, and then 5 days later is Starfarer's. All right, noted.
Nice. All right. Very
Tapping
good.
away, tapping away, entering it into me.
All right, so let's drop another track here. We're getting close to the end of our show, but this is very exciting because we have this next track up here. What do we got lined up here, Mr. Neon Fox?
Oh boy. Okay. Well, so this is something I'm very, very happy about. British Columbia artist Renz Wild is back with a new album called Sins, and it's featuring the talents of Oceanside 85 on it, as well as Demi K. He's also hinted that all this prior work will be returning to Spotify and other streaming services, because I've got these big gaping holes in my Spotify playlists where I had some Renz Wild tracks. So, I've picked this track to play. This is Renz Wild with Robot Lovers at the Disco, featuring Oceanside 85, here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Ren's Wild featuring Oceanside 85, Robot Lovers at the Disco with a K. Very nice.
With a K.
With a K.
Very cool track. That dropped, I believe, last Friday.
Nice. I like that. It makes me want to dance.
Mm-hmm. The album's really, really good. And as I said, there's some like nice guitar licks on some of the other tracks, courtesy of Demi K.
Very good. Go out and buy that. Buy it. Speaking of tours, terrible segue.
What?
I know. It's getting late.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, so coming up, April 21st, Beckett and Ricardo are doing a live stream from the Ferret over in the UK, and it's going to be streamed on Facebook, maybe Instagram, I'm not sure. Hopefully they'll stick it up on something like Twitch, a little bit better. And Nightwave.
It's coming up.
Boys, yeah, they've got, what is it? They're celebrating the halfway mark to Halloween.
Yes. Very exciting.
With a nice spooky DJ set coming up this Saturday night, or is it the next Saturday night? I can't remember.
It's coming up.
Check it out, because it's gonna what? If it's the Nightwave crew, that means it's Faith and the Glitch, DJ Valentine, probably Jackson.
Yes.
Kicks in the last set because he's over on the West Coast with Starfarerer.
Yeah.
Everybody, all these people living still. Man, you guys still have sunlight when it's pitch black here in Toronto.
It's true. I heard that.
Also, DJ Black Silk is part of the Nightwave crew. So yeah, and then you popped this one in. One of the many concerts that looks like it's gonna go ahead over in the UK. October 9th, Outrun the Sun 2021 over in Derby.
Yes.
And it's gonna feature Kallax and Wolf Club, New Arcades, Roxy Drive, and a lot more. Yeah, DJ Shira, I think, is gonna be DJ in there as well. Yeah,
that's right.
She's helping organize it.
Yes.
Yep. And I think the Sunset Cruise by Outland.
Ooh.
They're saying it looks like it may still be a go in June. So if you're anywhere near London and you want to go on a little cruise and get shit-faced drunk,
yes,
with fellow synth fans,
I'm all for that.
Yeah, and generally they always have either like Highway Superstar. I know Morgan Willis is going to be on it. He never misses one of those cruises, and he performs.
Oh, I want to go.
And then it's either Highway Superstar or someone else. But yeah,
I want to fly over there.
Yeah, UK is the place to be if you want to actually go out now.
Yes.
Enjoy a drink.
I'm ready. Will they let us over there? We'll see. We'll see about that.
So speaking of live events and let's talk about some streams. Miguel, Monsieur Starfarerer, are you already plotting your next Synth Valley number 8?
You know it.
That's
nice.
And nothing more. Like mum's the word. God damn it.
I'm aiming for May 15th.
Nice.
May 15th?
Okay.
Sweet.
That's coming up.
And it might be a little collaboration with Helsinki.
Oh, yeah, Helsinki Synth City.
Really?
Exclusive news.
You heard it here first.
Me babbling on about Millennium Falk and stuff, and I'm sure Starfarerer here had a little grin on his face. So let's see, Helsinki Synth City. That's like Millennium Falk, Levinsky, Glowline, all those crazy Finns. Ace Buchanan.
They got to get Turbo Night on there, right?
Oh yeah, Turbo Night. There's actually, and now we've discovered Karin has discovered a few more Finn artists. It's not like there's a shortage of them. They've got like 40 or 50 of them.
It's true. Yes.
I think they probably have more than Sweden now.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of an artist that is not Finnish, but he's German, right, Jules?
Yep, the Germans.
The Germans. Who do we got lined up here? We got another awesome track lined up for you guys.
Yeah, we're approaching the end of the show. German artist Sebastian Gampel has released this album. It's called Master Switch. It was released back in December, but now it's getting the Peter Zimmerman treatment by being remastered and re-released on Record Club, Zim's label. The album's called Master Switch, and this is a track from the album called Gloria. by Sebastian Gamble here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Gloria by Sebastian Gamble. Very good. I dig it.
Great track.
Yeah, I love that tune. It sounds very much shinier than it was.
Yeah.
Like extra sheen.
Yes,
as you would
great
say.
remastering
Very good.
by Mr. Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Just want to do a quick shout out to Jesse Hall 3 and over in the YouTube chat, and Requiem, who has joined us in the IRC chat. And so we are here with our guest Starfarerer, and I got to talk to you about merch, because I think you're probably the first synthwave artist who had a coloring book.
Yes.
Dennis, you got to order yourself some Starfarerer merch, because the other cool thing is you get this package, this nondescript package in the mail, and it says it's from NASA. It's got a giant NASA sticker.
I love it.
And you're like, what the? Well, I don't remember ordering anything from NASA. And you pop it open, and all this Starfarerer swag comes flying out.
Oh, that's the best.
So where'd you get the idea for some of these crates? Because you had an action figure, limited edition.
I remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You've got
It's incredible.
Coloring book. You've got, geez, what else? When are you gonna sell helmets? I think you should.
I think you should too. If you guys out there in the chat, if you have any merch ideas that you'd like to see for Starfarerer, let us know, because we're gonna work. Now that we're his agents, we're booking.
Yeah.
We're booking acts for him.
Yeah,
And
he's
Got some
got
calendars
shirts.
coming up.
merch
Ooh,
ideas.
there you go. Starfarerer calendars.
Yes.
Draw me like one of your French astronauts.
Only fans edition.
Hey now.
It's just a helmet and nothing else. But yeah, he's got cassettes, he's got CDs, he's got shirts, coloring books.
Go out and buy it all. Go on
I was
Bandcamp.
thinking of doing a Pedroncho action figure.
Yes. Ooh, do it. Oh, but
That would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
And
But of
the
course,
one was
you're
so much
gonna
work.
suckers like me are gonna have to buy it, because I can't have just half the set. I've got the
True.
Starfarerer action figure.
He's gonna have the
need
whole
the
set.
Pedroncho.
It's true. Speaking of Patreons.
Oh wait,
let's,
hang on. Egg Shen says Dorito plushies.
Yes. Oh, yes. I love that idea. That is a great
Have to
idea.
license Doritos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you can call them cheese squares or triangles. Cheese triangles.
Illuminati song.
I feel geometry. Illuminati confirmed. Yes. God. Are we done?
All right. Shoutouts to the Patreon.
Patreons.
Go for it.
All right, so we picked out a very special group. You guys are very special. This is our Juno 106 Club, and this is our $10 tier, I guess. And yeah, it's small, but you guys are just awesome. You guys are just slamming awesome. We have John McDougall, Andrew Bannon, and Christopher Estrada. He's my buddy. And yeah, thank you so much for being in the Juno 106 crew. We appreciate all the support, and of course, all the support from everybody. We try to pick a week, and we will single out some of our supporters, because you guys are awesome. You give us money to help keep the station going on the air, Night Ride FM, and the State of Synth, and all of it. You get the whole thing.
Yep.
For one small price. So just go to patreon.com/NightRideFM, and you could
You got it.
help support us.
And don't forget, if you want a State of Synth t-shirt, just head over to thestateofsynth.com.
Yes, and it's
Yourself a sexy State of Synth t-shirt.
they're sexy, and I think
know
that
it.
we're still doing a thing where if you send us in a picture, we're gonna put you on the website if you want.
Yeah.
I have two. I need to talk
Model
to.
something. We'll make you our.
We will make you our models, and we won't pay you. It'll be great.
And yeah.
Oh God, what time is it? Oh, it's so late. All right.
So we are gotta thank our guest.
Yes,
Starfarerer,
we do.
for
Thank you so
being
much.
on the show. I'm gonna pop the Starfarerer's Bandcamp links in the chats, and meanwhile, you can find Starfarerer at on Facebook at Starfarerer Music. You can find him on Twitter as well, Starfarerer Music, and Instagram. I believe it's Starfarerer Music as well, right?
No, it's just Starfarerer.
Oh, Starfarerer on Instagram. All right. There you go. And of course, head over to starfarerer.bandcamp.com. Get yourself some merch, some music.
Go buy it.
Yeah, buy it. Buy it all.
Buy
And
it
then,
all.
Make sure you tune into us or follow Starfarerer on Twitter. Find out when the next Synth Valley stream is, which you said was what, May 15th-ish?
Something or other.
May 15th.
We're very accurate with the news tonight. Very accurate with dates.
Yeah, it's
and
May
names.
15th, Synth Valley number 9.
There it
And
is.
pop in there and throw your money around, subscribe, throw donations. You know, help support the artists who are performing.
Throw
Starfarerer,
those
you do
cheese
take the
triangles.
proceeds, you cut it evenly, and you shower all the artists with all that money.
Yes.
Yes.
Which
So
is nice.
That's awesome of you.
Indeed.
So yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so
Thank
much
you guys
for
for
coming on the
having
show.
me. And
Yeah.
thanks for
It's our
everybody
pleasure.
for tuning in.
I think we'll let you go. You can go have some dinner, or
Sleep.
sleep.
Sleep for dinner is the best. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what we'll be doing.
Indeed.
And, I think Dennis, shall we play everyone out with a track?
Let's play everyone out with a track.
All right. So we got a track from Danish artist Johnny Cobra. He's got a new album called Disco Aggro Sessions, and he ain't kidding. This is chock full of burning, aggressive outrun vibes. And so I picked this track. It's called "Don't Underestimate Destruction" by Johnny Cobra here on Night Ride FM. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Have a great night, Dennis and Miguel, aka Starfarerer. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Bye bye.
It is Satan carrying us further and further and further all the time. 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 You know, it's selling your soul. because I've only believed in music. I believe in music. I believed in music.
People say it's a Satanism. You can say we're a religion. Because when you have 5,000 kids all believing in this band, that is a religion.